I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get through this.
We don't have to do this.
It's okay. Nope. Is this thing on? Hello, friends. We are back, baby. Are we back?
Are we back?
Are we back, or did we have to come back? Yeah. I feel like you guys made us have to come back, you nosy mofos, okay? Shit, everybody is so crazy right now. It's just the internet is in a fucking uproar, and I guess this entire podcast, it's been wild response. But I am here with one broken nail. Okay, that's how much we had to get rushed into this podcast. To come and just clear the air, and hopefully after this podcast, a lot of speculation can be laid to rest. Mm-hmm. And you guys know I love a good tea time. So
buckle up,
buttercups. Jaime, poor Jaime.
I physically buckled in, so.
Jaime literally walks into work every day and he's just like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm
walking
into.
He's like, loop him in every 48 hours is wild.
Yeah.
He's like, fucking plot twist, man.
Just rolling with the punches.
Okay, so let's see I don't even know where to start with this. How do we even start this?
What's happening?
What happened?
I mean, you guys know the whole story. You guys want to tell it? Okay, so let's see. Jay and I are getting a divorce. Okay. Nobody cry. Nobody fucking get upset. It's happening. But I think the biggest thing here is everybody needs to understand why this is happening, where this is coming from, and what we're doing moving forward. Because that is the most important part here, is that I think everybody's so hung up on our past and what we built together, which, I mean, we did a fucking great job.
Iconic.
Mm-hmm. It'll never be replicated again, but our future is so much more important, and being happy and healthy and best friends through this is probably, I think, the biggest gift that we could have given each other. And, so I'm going to try to do this as tactful as possible. Cause I'm going to take the high road, baby, get stoned, shout out Co. But I really don't have to take the high road, because honestly, and you guys are going to still hear me call him my husband. It's just a habit. I'm trying to get used to calling him Jay, but right now, technically he is still my husband. So if I say that, nobody get hung up on it or anything like that.
Is it the truth, the high road, or is it just the truth?
Yeah, it's just the truth for sure. No, I just wanted to sing that song. It's
a good song. But I'm really here for
good song. What'd you say?
She said it's a good song.
Good song. We like it. So I guess I'm going to actually not give every bit of detail like I normally do. If I decide to write a book later on down the line, of course, you guys know I'll include every freaking detail in there. But I don't think that like the specifics and like super details really matter. I think the gist and the overall enough so that you guys know what's going on. I've always been honest with you guys. I have never lied about anything. I've always admitted to anything that's going on in my life, and I'm not going to stop now.
I also think it's important that you take the time to address rumors, misconceptions, everything that's happening on the internet right now. For context, we are 3 days out from the announcement.
3 days out.
So right now, when you guys are listening to this, it has been 3 days since.
Yeah. So I just want to say, okay, I hadn't posted for a week on my social medias because I just haven't been online. Like, your girl is out here living life again. Like, praise Jesus that I'm living life again. I got on HRT. I'm feeling the best that I've ever felt. My happiness is back. My joy is back. Like, I don't know. Ladies, if you have any problems with your hormones, get on fucking HRT. It is a game changer. Like, you feel like, I don't know, you just feel brand new. But anyways, so I hadn't posted on my social medias in about a week, and I was just like, oh, I should post, So I post a Nickelback song because Nickelback is like one of my favorite bands. You guys know that.
We always post a Nickelback.
Though. It's Nickelback or Creed.
It's Nickelback or Creed, guys.
Nickelback or Creed. With always been open. Like, we literally had Creed and Nickelback in my shows.
Yes.
So I post this Nickelback song not thinking anything of it, not a shot at Jay in any sort of way, not even realizing that it's a breakup song. It's trending on TikTok. So I was like, oh, fuck yeah, Nickelback's trending on TikTok. I'm going to do a TikTok to it. So I post that. And then I go on my story and I'm like, I'm feeling good and I'm feeling hot again. You know, like your girl's an eligible bachelorette now. And I post a sexy picture because I haven't put, you know, your girl's finding herself again. And we'll get into that a little bit later. But I post a sexy picture and I put getting my sparkle back. And I'm like feeling good, you know, like everything's good. And we get the fucking text message and it says, heads up, TMZ has the file. And we had been able to stay under the radar, you know, for about a month and a couple weeks, right?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
So it's news to everyone else, but
and it's been hell. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to lie to you. I am so relieved that the fucking news is out because holy shit.
Every day was anxiety because it was like, is today going to be the day?
Yeah.
When is it going to happen?
It was rough. So we get the text message that, you know, TMZ's about to drop this. And of course, TMZ always fucking gets shit. It's somebody definitely had to have tipped him off, which is fine. We're totally fine. We were ready for it to come out. And the news drops. Ooh. I have fucking Nickelback on my fucking page. But the problem is that, you know, the TikTok memories that pop up?
Yeah.
I had one from 2025 at Jay's Las Vegas show where Chad Kroeger came out to sing with him. And it was a huge deal. I posted it in 2025 and everybody's like, this is so disrespectful. But it's literally me like tongue in cheek because I always call him Daddy Chatty.
As a joke.
But it's a joke. We're not serious.
Literally such a joke. Like I have so much respect for Chad and all of them. They're the sweetest humans ever. Like would never want to disrespect them. Had no idea that the divorce was going to be announced, you know, a couple weeks after that. I had posted that like 2 weeks ago.
Because you weren't making content at the time. And it was just something that
it was
like,
a refurbished video.
Exactly. You said, you know what?
It was a VHS tape. Okay. At this point.
A rerun.
Yeah.
It was a rerun. And you guys, it's a rerun episode.
Yeah. So anyways, I posted that because I just didn't have any content to post that day. And you can't keep your socials cold because if you do that, it fucks up your algorithm. So every week I try to at least drop something. But, you know, like as I've been healing behind the scenes, I just haven't been wanting to be online anymore because it's just not what I want to do right now. So anyways, post that video. And then at Bailey's graduation, there was a time where you were videoing us and the DJ played Nickelback and we start dancing to Nickelback. So it just looks...
I didn't know there was another Nickelback
There's three
video.
fucking videos.
I only posted that on my story though. That wasn't even like...
No, she posted it on TikTok.
I posted it on fucking TikTok. Oh. Yeah, and so there's 3 fucking videos, which it does look
Sorry
like...
we have a favorite band.
I know.
Sorry, we're fans.
Sorry we love Nickelback.
Which it does look like overkill. And I get where people are trying to put puzzle pieces together, but you're putting a puzzle together with missing pieces. And it's not even like that. I am not with Daddy Chatty. There is no fucking way in hell that would even be a thing. And no, I did not cheat on my husband and leave him for Chad and like none of that. Like, please.
The fact that this is something that we have to clear up.
Divorce dad rock is in my fucking divorce. And literally this is par for the course for me though.
It is the wildest headlines ever.
Listen, media, I love you guys, but listen, you guys always give me the craziest headlines.
Yes.
Like, I think that's why you guys love me though, because I'm kind of like a media darling. I keep it interesting, you know, and thank you guys for always being so sweet to me. Like, I really appreciate it, but this is so wrong. I am not dating Chad Kroeger. I am so sorry to Chad and Nickelback for this happening. It's embarrassing.
But that was the internet. That wasn't you.
I know.
The internet made that rumor, not you.
I know, but I love them and would never God, it's just so fucked up that the internet can just run with a narrative and people just fucking run with it, dude.
So many videos about it. It's crazy.
Yeah. So there's no Chad and Bunnie XO. Your girl is not going to ever be in another relationship.
I'm sorry to break your heart, guys.
Yeah. I'm about to be a playa. Okay, from the motherfucking Himalayas. Let's do this, baby.
Market.
You guys are about to see me. Put me in, coach. Put me in, coach.
I've been waiting. I've been playing the game by myself.
I know.
This one's got a player now.
I don't think I could ever keep up with you, bitch. Okay, there's no way in hell. But yeah, so let's get to the divorce. Is there any other rumors? Oh, my husband is not with Jesse Murph. That is absolutely fucking kind of disgusting, guys. Like, love you guys for trying to put together the pieces, but that's a 20-year age gap, and that's just disrespectful. Jesse Murph is literally a couple years older than Bailey. Like, that's
weird.
He's not with
Don't
her.
do that.
Has my husband started dating? Yes, he has, and we're happy for him, and we will get to that. But other than that, no, he is not with Jesse Murph. So when I talk about this divorce, the only thing that I can do is take accountability for my actions. I'm not going to point fingers. I'm not going to say anything about Jay's actions because I don't feel like it's the right time and I don't feel like it's my place. And I just want you guys to know, like, marriages take a lot of work. My fucking hat goes off to anybody who can be married for 10, 20, 30 years. Like, holy shit. Like, you guys are like my idols.
Inspiration.
No, total inspiration. Like, my hat goes off to you guys. So, Jay and I have been together going on 10 years, and he is my best friend. He has always been my best friend. And I love that man more than life itself. And I mean, you guys have seen how I ride for that mofo. Even to this day, behind the scenes, your girl is still riding for that man, and I always will. And that's just what it is, and that's how it is, and that's how it will always be. Publicly though, you guys have always seen how I've rode for my husband. Family, my family was always so important to me. And when I said those vows with him, I really meant them. Jay was my third marriage, and obviously I'm not fucking good at marriage. Fucking 3 strikes, you're out, bitch. I can admit when I'm not good at something, and marriage just probably isn't it. But, my husband and I built a fucking empire together. Like, this is why I have a movie coming out about my life, about our life, because literally you meet somebody and that person is your twin flame and your soulmate, and you guys meet one time and you're together for 10 years, and you look back and everything is a blur, and it's like, holy shit, like, what is happening? You go from being a drug dealer and a girl who worked in the streets to, who we are now. And I really, truly feel that had I not, this is going to make me tear up.
I'm already tearing.
I really, truly feel that had I not got with my husband, that I would be dead from an abusive relationship or doing drugs or, getting caught up in a hotel room with a trick who was pissed off I was trying to steal his money, like I truly feel that my husband saved me from that. And yes, we saved each other and we put each other on the path that we did together, but he was the catalyst for me becoming the woman that I am today. And for that, I will always be. God, I didn't think this was going to be so hard. Hold on. I've been so strong up until now.
You have been.
We literally bragged about how we didn't.
We said we hadn't cried today.
Okay. I truly feel that my husband was the catalyst for me becoming the woman that I am today. And without him, I would not be where I am. And I stand on that, Hold on. Okay. Box breathing. And I truly feel that my husband would not be the man he is today without me. And, when we first got together, we were just 2 kids who had a dream. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get through this.
We don't have to do this.
It's okay. Nope. When Jay and I first got together, we were 2 kids who literally had nothing. Everybody always likes to say that I had all the money when we first got together and I did this for him and I did that for him. And I mean, I had sugar daddies at the time that were paying for all of this. Like and I'm not trying to take the light off of what I did for him, but like we were still in the streets, and we were making money as it came. It wasn't like I was over here just sitting on fucking $1 million and was taking care of him. Like I was turning tricks to pay our bills and to get lawyers and to travel and to, go on tour and stuff like that. Like I literally went on tour with him and was seeing clients just to fund our life at the time. And, as this thing started growing, it just, I remember there were shows that my husband would play to fucking 20 people. And it was crazy because within the first 3 years of us being together, the crowd started doubling. The shows started getting bigger. The demand for him and the music he was making, it was just such a fucking era, dude. It was such an era. And God, I don't cry. I'm not a crier. Like, what is happening? And I hope I don't have an ugly cry face like Kim Kardashian, but fuck. Kim, I love you.
When you cry.
It was an era, man. And you just had to have been there. It was the coolest time of my life. And I know it was the coolest time of my husband's life too. And, throw Bailey into that mix. This sweet little sassy girl who has always been sassy and always had her own vibe, her own tenaciousness, her own, just that girl is a powerhouse and she's a force to be reckoned with. And I'm so excited to see what she does when she harnesses that and is able to channel it into something productive for her. And so it was us against the world. And, it wasn't always pretty. Bailey has been through a lot of shit with us, man. She's been through so much shit with us. I didn't know how to be a fucking mom when I got in that family. I was popping pills, snorting cocaine, drinking every night. Her dad was doing the same thing. We got custody of her. We got sober with her, trying to get sober while having a new custody of a child. Like, if you guys don't know, just go read the book, Stripped Down. I put a little bit in there, but I think I'm being a little bit more vulnerable and raw in this podcast. And I just want to put it all out there for like, this is who we are, and we just had this cute little dysfunctional family and we put the fun in dysfunction and that was us. And, Bailey raised us essentially in an aspect because we didn't want to grow up and we would have never grown up had it not been for Bailey. So as we're building this empire, this is my best friend and we're riding through life together. And, 8 years in, we're looking back and we're just like, holy fuck, like this thing's really taken off. Like he's winning awards. Just everything's happening. And in the last 2 years, when we decided to have a baby, I got on, I had to do IVF. My hat goes off to any woman, family, couple who is going through IVF, because let me tell you something, dude, that is one of the loneliest, darkest journeys you will be on. Yes, everybody gets to see the reward at the end, but it is not all bells and whistles. It is not a beautiful journey. It completely wrecked me. It wrecked me emotionally, spiritually, physically. It was so hard on me that for the past, year and a half, I became a shell of the person I was because, I'm doing these IVF journeys. I'm fighting hard just to, be able to produce enough eggs to, make a baby with my husband, especially at my age. Jay, he's going to kill me for this, but had low sperm count. And he had to get on a bunch of hormones and a whole bunch of medication, which turned him into a freaking nightmare to be around also. And, we're both on hormones. We're both, he's at the point, the highlight of his career. My career is literally taking off as we're doing this too. And I become super introverted because behind the scenes, I've never talked about this, but Jay and I have lost 4 embryos. We've had 3 transfers, but we lost the 2 twins that we were going to try to have. And then we lost the other 2. And anybody that's going through that and has to deal with these miscarriages, it's gut wrenching. It is so heartbreaking. I don't want to cry. You get so mad at God because you're like, why is it so easy for, people who don't deserve children to just be able to pop them out, but two people who really want a baby together? Sorry. But two people who really want a child together, and this baby is so loved and he doesn't even know it yet, literally can't have it. It's like every time we just are met with a roadblock. This is like fucking therapy. Sorry. It's like every time we are met with a fucking roadblock, and that takes a toll on a relationship. So you have to think, Jay and I have been through so much. And in a way, I kind of think Jay and I are trauma bonded. I feel like we've been through so much shit. We're just fucking trauma bonded at this point. It's like, Jesus Christ. I don't care what anybody says. Me and that man's history, like, he's never going to be able to live that with anybody else. And thank God. Okay? Thank God. I hope he finds somebody who just fucking is a cakewalk to be with. So, add in his crazy grueling schedule. I mean, I'm talking like, I love my husband, but he literally is go, 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 go. I mean, he will not sit down. He will not, it doesn't matter. He's a kid in a candy store. The world is his oyster, and you know what? Go, baby, go. And that's exactly what I told him in the beginning. Like, just go, do whatever you got to do. I'm a little bit more reserved. I like to lay back, have my energy, and then go out, pop out when I want to be seen. I don't like this fame shit. I've never liked this fame shit. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your status is. I don't care how much I can gain from you. Not saying that's about my husband. I'm just saying in general, I don't like fame. I don't have a good relationship with it.
You still don't think you're famous.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think
the biggest breakup in America. And she's like, I'm not really that famous.
Yeah, like I don't have a good relationship with fame, and maybe that's something I need to work on in therapy, and I will, and I've been doing a lot of therapy. But my husband's the complete opposite. I always say he's a politician. He loves to shake hands and kiss babies, and that's his personality. And we stopped communicating together in the past year and a half, and I think it's safe for me to say that I always loved my husband a little bit more than he loved me. I was very always protecting him and always making sure he was okay, and like always chasing him. And like, I literally was the glue that held us together. And that's not taking a shot in any way. That's me being just 100% honest. And I was always the chaser in a twin flame relationship. Cause Jay and I are twin flames and soulmates. In a twin flame relationship, there's a runner and a chaser. He's the runner, I'm the chaser. So in this past year and a half, because I felt like he wasn't pouring into me and I wasn't pouring into him, and we just weren't communicating, we just weren't on the same page, I stopped chasing him. And when I say I stopped chasing him, I mean I stopped everything and just kind of went into myself and was dealing with a lot of depression and dealing with these losses by myself. And, technically, if we really want to get into it, I've been surrounded by death since 2022. My mom died. 24, my dad died. 26, I lose my husband. 25, I'm losing babies. So it finally took a toll on me, and I finally kind of just, in a sense, lost my sparkle. And that's why it's so important for me to say that I'm getting my sparkle back, because I feel like every woman who's ever been in a long-term relationship, who's a mom, who's a wife, and I'm also building a multi-million-dollar business while I'm doing all of this, smile in people's faces when I'm literally falling apart inside, having to do all of that. But I think any woman in America who has been through this knows that we kind of lose ourselves. And there's a moment in your life that I think every woman goes through it, though, that there's a moment in your life where you kind of wake up and you're like, I don't like who I am. Who am I? Who did I become? I stopped doing my hair and makeup. I was always wearing sweats and shout out to the girls who wear sweats because I love it. I wear sweats all the time, you know, but I just wasn't pouring in. I stopped pouring into myself. Mm-hmm. And so on Mother's Day, Jay and I have never been really good at having disagreements. So we were the type of couple who never argued, you know, so he would be holding things in, I would be holding things in. And, you know, that's a recipe for disaster. And we always preach, you got to be comfortable having the uncomfortable conversations. And we did that for 8 years in. And then the past, you know, year and a half, we kind of got away from that because just we're in a different life right now, different timeline. And so on Mother's Day, we had a little bit of an argument, which I don't think the details are necessary. And in that argument, I was so fed up and so tired that I just looked at him and I said, well, then file the fucking divorce papers. And in our relationship, that is the one cardinal thing that you don't say, even though my husband has said it numerous times because he's the runner. But when I say it, it really holds weight because I'm not the type of person who says what I don't mean. And I ended up leaving. I packed a bag and I left. There's a couple other things that happened that, I mean, if I ever do write a book, I'll talk about it, but I just don't think it's, you know, imperative to the situation right now. So I packed a bag and I left, and I didn't talk to my husband for, you know, I don't know, weeks after that. And during that, you know, he was so mad and we were so emotional that he ended up doing exactly what I told him to do and filing the divorce papers. Was I blindsided and was this divorce mutual? No, I was not. It was not mutual. Even though I told him to file the divorce papers, I was speaking out of anger and just frustration. But was it necessary for us to have a wake-up call and to actually start having these real conversations? Absolutely. And so when I found out that he had filed for divorce, I immediately got on HRT because I was like, I've got to fucking pull myself out of this hole. So I got on HRT, which is hormone replacement therapy, and started going to therapy, started going to counseling. You know, I lost 15 pounds over this because it has been so, he's my best friend, you know, like I don't care how fucked up our relationship was, which it wasn't that fucked up. I don't care how much we didn't communicate or how things shook out. I was riding with this motherfucker till the wheels fell off. I didn't care. I felt like we deserved a chance to go to therapy and figure shit out. He didn't feel that way. And I respect it. It took me a month and a half now to respect that. And I'm so happy, like so happy. But my husband and I are ending this marriage on the best possible terms that you could ever have a divorce. We're literally settling our divorce and we've done it in 3 weeks, 2 weeks.
Yes.
People are like, our lawyers are so sketched out. They're like,
no, it's literally settled before the court can sign off on it.
Yeah.
Is insane. In Tennessee, there's a cool off period and they're like, well, I know we're done, but we got to wait, guys.
And I joke around with him. I'm like, well, you didn't take care of me in the marriage, but you're taking care of me in the divorce. So we stand a fucking a king. I'm allowed to say that because it's true. It's true. But the thing is that's my fucking best friend, dude. Like, I love him. And you guys are going to be shocked to hear this, but we're still having a baby.
We're still having a baby, guys.
We're still having a baby together. So we have been the most unconventional couple that you guys have ever encountered.
I have to reiterate the unconventional. There's no other case that they can find that compares to this case of how, because they were trying to do a case comparison, so they knew how to go about this. He said there's typically 14 cases per case that they can relate to. they cannot find one that relates to this.
Because everything's been so cool, calm, and collected. Like Jay and I literally talked for 2 hours today before I did this podcast. You know, like
he knows this podcast is coming.
He knows that he wants me to do this podcast. Yeah. He's like, please clear up some shit for me, please. And I will always protect him. And you know, this needed to happen. This was a wake-up call. This was like a resurrection of my soul because I literally feel like a different human than I was a month and a half ago. And I'm so thankful. And yes, listen, I'm not going to pretend that your girl fucking fell on the floor and couldn't pick herself up. I have to get IVs because I'm so malnourished right now because I'm not eating because I'm so sick from just...
We had to force her to eat, guys.
Yeah. Losing. I have 5 people who...
baby food.
I'm eating baby food. I literally have 5 people who text me every day to make sure I eat, you know, or they'll come over and they'll be like, bitch, you need to eat.
We just show up.
Right. Yeah. And she came out in her towel. She said, what are you doing here? I'm just here.
Every time they walk in, I go, what are you doing here?
She's like, what are you doing? I said, hanging out with my friend. What are you doing?
I was like, all right. But I love it. And, you know, we're still having a baby together. We're going to co-parent together. Jay is my best friend. Like, this isn't what you guys think this is. Nobody cheated on the other person. It's literally just, we served our purpose for each other. And I'm excited to discover myself single and sober, which is crazy.
Single bunny. I never thought I would see the day.
I know.
Girl. So listen, Stella's getting her groove back. Ever since the announcement, the fucking amount of blue check marks in my fucking DM.
Wild.
And the fucking come on lines, dude. Like, come on, you guys. We
gotta be better.
Listen,
you gotta sweep her off her feet.
Yeah. It's gotta be poetic AF. I love a man that can literally fucking make my bingle tingle, all right, with his words. You cannot, don't fucking message me and be like, I saw what you did with Jelly Roll. I need one of you on my team. No, automatic. I will never talk to you again, dude. Like, no, don't do that. But I'm just ready to have fun. And it's not even that I'm going to go out here and get crazy or be wild, but I want to let women know that guess what? You can reclaim your power. You can be sexy again. You can literally rise up from any situation that is sent to crush you, and you can make the best of it. I'm so excited for what the future holds. We're moving in. Should we tell everybody? Let's tell them. So Jay and I have been building our dream house. We bought a compound. And we've been building our dream house for the past year. When I say we, I mean I, because my husband was always like, Jay's always like, just do whatever you want to do, honey. He didn't care. He just wanted to move in, turnkey, didn't want to have a problem with it. And so Jay is so fucking sweet that he's giving me that compound in the divorce because he knows how special it is to me. And it has 3 houses on it. So one of the houses is going to Mimi. All the animals, everybody's worried about Crunch and S'more. Chachi's right here. Come here. Say hi to everybody.
They're really worried about you, Chachi.
Yeah. He doesn't even know what's going on.
Yeah, he don't care. He don't care.
Not a thought behind those eyes.
All the animals are coming with us. Mimi's bringing her animals. I'm bringing my animals. We have land. We have a huge barn that's being built. Mimi's getting the house next door. And we're building a house for a little barn dominium for Haley on the back of the property because she has to have a separate entrance because she has so many fucking booty calls. I'm like, bitch.
Yeah, I said, you can't bring them to the farm, bro.
Literally, I told Mo, I said, if you're going to live in the main house with me, 6 dates before they make it to the main house. Yep. I was like, because I'm never bringing a dude.
We're going to put a love shack in the back for Mo.
Yeah. She's getting a room. She's getting a room at Haley's. Yeah. So we're all just moving in together on this compound. And it's just, I don't know. Like, I feel so powerful and I feel so inspired to just live life. I'm so excited to live my life through a child's eyes, which is why this baby journey, I'm not going to let it break me and I'm not going to detour it. And Jay has been so fucking great about us still having a baby together and he wants the same thing. And we're just going to raise little Nugget as one big happy family.
Oh, he's going to have the best aunts in the entire world. Are you kidding me?
Oh, his little cousins are so excited right now that we get a baby in the family. It's just like, I don't have a lot of family, so this is like means a lot.
We made our own family.
We did.
I'm so excited. And like, I know everybody's like, oh my God, this is, let's address the rumors of this was all for show and this was fake.
Oh my God.
Dan,
The
like
PR
it's a
stunt?
10-year contract and it's up.
Yeah.
Like,
Come on, guys. Like,
listen,
fucked up.
I don't care what anybody says. It was real, and you can tell the proof is in the pudding.
Yeah,
Look what the fuck. Look what the fuck we built, ladies and gentlemen. Like that, it's just crazy when you look back at all we accomplished together. And the only way that would happen is two people that absolutely loved each other and literally had horseshoes up our asses. God was like, you know what? I'm going to make an example of you. Your love story is what is going to make you famous. And I know that my husband is a great artist. I know that he is an entity all in himself. I know that I'm an entity all in myself, but I know that there will never be another Jelly and Bunny. I'm sorry, those two words just go together so smoothly.
yeah. Well,
But what we built together as a team, the reason why we are who we are is because of our love story.
yes.
I was literally his PR for the last 10 years.
It was built on love and it still is love.
Literally built on love. It's ending with love. And we're continuing the love because we're having our little nugget together, you know? So I just need all the rumors to stop. Let's address Bailey too. I don't ever like to speak for Bailey. You guys know that. And I love whenever she comes on the podcast and, you know, is able to speak for herself because the kid's so articulate and she just knows exactly what she wants. And before this podcast, I texted her, I said, hey, I'm doing a podcast. Is there anything you want me to defend you about or anything like that? And her big thing is, and I get this, is we need more empathy in this world and people need to stop treating us the way that they're treating us because we are human. And she's like, I get that we're public figures, but at the same time, you know, stop expecting so much from us because you don't deserve it, you know? And I get her point and I understand that. But I think everybody also needs to understand that, one, I will never let y'all Alabama Barker my kid, ever. The way you guys bullied and picked on Alabama Barker, fuck that. I'll fight. I'll pull up on everybody's grandma's houses.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't care. I don't care. I'll get a tour bus. I will get a tour bus and pull up on you motherfuckers. Knock, knock, motherfucker, here I am. You know, like I don't care. I will do it. I'm not going to let you guys Alabama Barker Bailey. You guys need to remember she's 18. Freshly just turned 18. The only woman she has had consistently in her life, she feels is being taken from her. And it's a weird transition that we're going to have to navigate. Of course, she's mad at me because I was always the fucking disciplining parent in the relationship because he's fucking fun dad all the time.
Yeah.
And she's mad at her dad because of what he did. And hello, she fucking deserves to feel that way.
Yeah.
So she's going to have emotions. She's going to unfollow me on fucking Instagram. And then she's going to text me back the next day and tell me to follow her back. That's just how it is right now.
Such a Gemini thing to do.
So Gemini,
You
bro.
know, like this is what we're dealing with right now. And I don't care. That's my baby. I love her. If she wants to be mad at me for fucking 2 years, I'll deal with it. But when she's ready to come back, I will always be here for her. And I think as a whole, everybody needs to realize that she is still a child, even though she's of age. Because I saw some lady fucking talking just mad shit in the comments on a video. And like, I'm sorry. If you're above the age of 18 and you're talking shit about an 18-year-old, there's something. If you're in your fucking 30s or 40s and you're talking shit about an 18-year-old,
lady.
Yeah.
you need to fucking rethink your life. Like there's something wrong with that. So tread lightly with my little nugget. Let her figure out. She's trying to figure out her own personality online too. And, you know, I thank God I didn't have TikTok at 18 because I'd have said some really fucking weird shit. And I would have done some really fucking weird shit. And, you know, I'm going to try to help her, but she's 18. I can only guide her as much as she'll listen to me. But I do think she knows that I always have her best interest at heart. And she might be having a podcast coming out soon, her own podcast. I don't know. There was just a little birdie told me. I don't know if it could be happening. And then you guys can start hearing how she wants to express herself and support her in that way. So all we can do is just rally around her and there needs to be a lot more love.
Correct.
Less judgment, a lot more love. yeah, she's just a babe. She's just a girl.
She's just
It's
a
a wicker
girl.
baby.
Let's address the fact that we're getting divorced because we're splitting our assets because we have lawsuits or whatever. That is 100% completely false. None of that is true. We're not under investigation. We don't have anything like that going on. So you guys can squash that entire rumor. There's another one where, what was the other one?
Took him out of your bio.
Yeah, Jay slams me by taking me out of his bio amid the divorce announcement. And guys, I did it first.
You did it the day it dropped.
The hour it dropped, I was like, bye-bye. Like, come on. I'm so slick with it. You guys don't catch it, you know?
Yeah.
But Jay waited a couple of days or like 24 hours or 48
Yeah, it
hours.
happened just yesterday.
Yeah, and just took it out. But I mean, how's the dude ever going to get any tail
You
if
can't
he's got
get
me
DMs.
in his fucking bio? Like, come on, guys. Like, really, let's think about that. So all of these narratives that you guys are trying to put together, just listen to this podcast and you'll be able to just listen to this podcast and it'll tell you everything you need to know.
100%. Yeah.
And then you don't have to make up anything anymore.
Because that's the truth.
It's the truth.
I want to show you guys how cool Jay and I are really quick.
Okay.
Let me show you guys how cool Jay and I
do
are.
have
He
one.
literally,
Hey, Mama Bear. Did not get it. I am going on like an hour-long hike.
he literally just left me a voice message calling me Mama Bear, you know, like,
Can we talk about the fact that he's going to be dating?
yeah. Yeah. So let's talk about Daddy Roll. Daddy Roll is probably in his finest season, right? Like, I mean, the man looks
He's feeling
great.
himself.
He's feeling himself. He looks so good. He is healthier than he's ever been. And you guys, my husband's God, that sounds so weird. You guys, Jay is a little lover and he, you know, he likes to snuggle and he likes to cuddle. So don't worry about your girl. She's fine over here. I've got plenty. And the crazy thing is I'm not even ready to hook up with a dude. Like, I'm ready to just focus on myself, pour into myself. But my husband is ready to date.
He is
He
ready.
is rearing and ready to go. He's all hopped up on testosterone, let me tell you. And he's ready to go. So he's even started dating, which is great. I love that. So his DMs are open. Go to freaking his Instagram, JillyRoll615, if you don't know, and go send that motherfucker a DM. Like, you guys, don't be scared. Everybody go hit him up.
Shoot
like,
your shot.
Shoot your motherfucking
Make
shot.
it good.
Shoot your shot. I will be the ex-wife. Okay. And we'll have a great time. So
Do you think that's going to scare women off?
I hope not. I really hope not. Cause listen, if you come correct and you are not being sneaky,
With respect.
yeah, if you come with respect and you're not being sneaky and you're not lying to him about anything, I will welcome you with open arms. But if you are a bitch who is out here lying straight up the first time you meet my husband, or God, I gotta stop calling him that. The first time you meet Jay, of course, first of all, we are like the FBI. We'll find out everything about you.
I'll know your middle name in 2 seconds.
Bro.
I already know your grandma.
Yes. And two, we just don't want to have to do that. So if you do happen to get him if you happen to sink the big fish, all right?
The big fish.
If you happen to hook the big fish, just come correct and just, be cool. He needs a really sweet girl who is normal and isn't like fucking, trying to be a social media fucking influencer. That shit, no offense to anybody, his wife, no offense to anybody, but I think he wants the complete opposite right now of
Yes.
me, which is what he deserves.
Yeah.
I told him he wants to settle down, but I'm just like, Jay, you just got out of a 10-year relationship. I'm like, go play the fucking field, bro. Like, this is your time to shine.
Do it.
Go
do
fucking
it.
drop that fucking wiener off everywhere, dude. Like, that's sprinkle it around.
It's not sprinkling the
Dropping dick
wiener
off.
around.
What'd you say?
Dropping dick
Dropping
off.
dick off. Go drop that dick off, dude. Like, he deserves that. And I 100% fully support it as long as you're not a freaking hood rat. And as long as you're not trying to pull the wool over his eyes, because you got to remember, I am going to always have this dude's back. So,
100%.
yeah. And
Same with you. They should be coming into your DMs with respect and they better make it good.
yeah.
Because
Well,
we're filtering through all of them.
You got to go through us first.
Yeah.
Hope you know that.
Don't think that you're just going straight there. No.
I replied to one DM of a guy who I thought was hot, and then now it's just ruined. But whatever.
My For You page is ruined. It's just all men right now.
All she does is send me dudes.
What about this one? What about this one?
But you know what's so cool is any dude that I follow literally immediately
Always
follows me
you
back.
And
Immediately. And I'm just
Yes.
like, okay, mama still got it. But I think that's all I need. Like, I like to be objectified. I've never not liked being objectified. And most women would argue and be like, I don't want to be objectified. No, objectify me.
Does that
please.
mean we get to have a sexy photo shoot?
Should I bring the sexy photo shoots
Yes.
back?
Guys, are we doing it?
Are we bringing the body oil back?
Oh, fuck. No.
Yes, I've been waiting for this.
You've been waiting to rub
Yeah,
on
I have
me,
a
dude.
stash waiting.
Oh my God.
Are we doing
Maybe. You guys comment below if I should bring the sexy photo shoots back, but we have to do them a little bit more tactfully
We
because
should
I'm
do it at
gonna
the place
be
we had
a
our
new
first photo
mom
shoot at.
too.
Oh my God.
What'd you
They
say?
wouldn't
I
let
said
us.
we should do it the place we had our first one at.
Oh
Rent
God.
out the
And get kicked out again?
Again?
Yeah. Let's do it. I don't know if I want to get that naked though. I think I gotta see, that's what I'm talking about is like, I'm so ready to just be bunny. And like, to me, I am just, I'm very sexual. I'm a very passionate woman and I love nakedness. Like I don't know. I just don't think there's anything wrong. I don't think you should ever be ashamed. But then, I'm also walking with Christ and I'm trying to be a better version of myself than I was before. So I have to find the dynamic. And I mean, you guys are going to have to be with me on this journey of trying to figure out who I am right now. But I mean, you're never too old to reinvent yourself. And I think that that's what a lot of women need to understand is that you can own your sexiness at any age. I grew up in the 90s bombshells, Pamela Anderson, Anna Nicole, Jenny McCarthy, Carmen Electra, and all these women are still beautiful. And listen, I'll be a fucking 2026 sex bombshell. Like, let's do that. Like, I'm totally down to live that life. But at the same time, I also have to see what works with, the faith that I'm trying to walk. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm really excited, you guys, and I'm glad I got to sit down with you. And if you have any questions, ask. You guys know I am a fucking open book. Yeah. One of my favorite comments that I have seen in the midst of this shitstorm is there's so many of you that already know me so well that you're like, I'm going to wait till Bunny drops this on her pod because she's an open book. She'll tell us whatever it is. And
exactly.
that's my fucking crew. Like I love you guys because mama's coming. Yeah. I don't address petty shit like people taking cheap shots anymore because they're not worth my time. Like I don't care about that, but I will address big stuff that actually matters and means something because I feel that it's important. I think, heavy is the head that wears the crown. And that's why I have that tattooed on my shoulders is because, being in the limelight, we do carry a sense of responsibility that we do. Everybody's like, oh, they don't owe you an explanation, but it's kind of like, yeah, we do. We built our careers on telling you guys fucking everything about us, word vomiting. And I think that's why everybody fell in love with us. So I'm going to continue to do that. My husband loves when I speak up. He asked me to do this podcast. Yeah. He's like, bitch, when are you dropping it?
He was. He's like, tomorrow? And we said, not yet.
Yeah. He's like, when are you dropping this? But yeah, I mean, everything's good. That's my best friend. Love him. Everybody that has been here for me through this entire thing. I love you guys. I would have never have been able to get through those first few weeks without you guys. I mean, it was brutal. It was
rough. We're like, okay, I'm going to come over at this time, and then you come over, and then we'll both come over.
Yeah, no, it was rough because I was literally shattered because, I've been somebody's wife for 10 years and the thought of not being his wife crushed me because I don't know, that was my person and he's still my person. It's just taken a different shape. But you never know what's going to happen. And I think that growth is essential. You either evolve or die.
Yes.
And if you're in a relationship where you don't feel like you're being fulfilled in any aspect, why the fuck are you staying in it?
Yeah.
Because in the end, it just destroys you. It ruins what you feel like inside. Not saying my relationship was so bad that I was like, but there are people who stay in extremely fucked up and dysfunctional relationships or relationships that just don't serve them anymore. Mm-hmm. And they end up tearing themselves apart inside. And it's just not worth it.
No, it's not worth it at all.
And not every breakup has to be messy. And
I think that's what everyone is like, oh, it has to be messy. Like there has to be a problem.
They're
I think
looking
it's,
for that.
It's going to shake the entire world when this drops and they realize there wasn't actually a problem and we're all good.
I mean,
There was
a problem. There was a problem with us not communicating and us giving up.
But it wasn't messy.
But it wasn't messy. It was messy for the first 2 weeks of just, we didn't communicate. Again, the reason why we got a divorce. But then when Jay and I finally started having these real conversations, like I said, we talked for 2 hours today. He's telling me about girls he's dating, I'm telling him about what I plan on doing with my life. And like, we're having these real conversations that we couldn't have when we were married, because I think that we both are such freedom loving people. And we also don't want to hurt the other person, that it's like, we almost put like that marriage wall up because we were like, we're stuck in this, no matter what. So, I don't want to communicate this because I don't want to have to live in the same house as somebody who's going to be mad at me type shit. So I don't know. That is me taking accountability for my part and trying to, I don't want to drag Jay into any of this, because if he ever wants to talk about it on a podcast, he can. And, as far as I'm concerned, life goes on. Life is beautiful. And you're going to see your girl popping out.
Here we go.
Right? You're going to see your girl pop. I was talking to my girl Megan last night. Megan Fox, love her to death. She is one of the most beautiful souls in the world. And this summer is just all about reclaiming our joy. She said it best. And I was just like, girl, we're going to fucking reclaim our joy. I was like, let's fucking do this. So
Hot girl summer.
Hot girl summer, baby. I'm so excited. No, it's going to be fun. And, it is what it is. Everything happens for a reason. And we're smiling. We're happy. We're shining. And fucking Rolling Stones gather no moss. Is there anything else we didn't cover?
No. We're sorry, Nickelback.
Yeah, so sorry, Chad.
I'm fucking depressed about Nickelback. Like, that is out of every headline you know what? There is something I want to talk about. All these fucking sources that are coming together, talking to the fucking, the press.
Who's the sources?
Who is it?
Who? It's not even who is it. It's who. You're nobody.
Who do you think
also
you
don't
are
know
to be a
anything.
source?
Yeah, and it's so crazy because you can tell when they don't know anything because they just start making shit up.
Yeah. The shit that they said, source said this. Who
fucking
do they
source?
think they are?
I saw an article that said that, Jay has to get rid of her to help with his Christian whatever.
The new one today is religion based. That it ruined your guys' relationship.
That has not. I'm more spiritual than my husband is. And I can say that, like, he's more analytical religious and I'm more like spiritual and like, it's two different walks. Yes. But at the same time, Jay loves who the fuck I am.
Yeah.
He's never, ever tried to stop me from anything. He loves that I'm so open and out there. He doesn't care if I talk about wieners. He doesn't care if I talk about washing your hootenanny, because guess what? There's people out there who need to learn to wash their hootenanny.
And someone needs a mom, and that's what we're trying to help with. Okay?
Exactly. There's nothing wrong with the stuff that we talk about. And that's what has made this podcast one of the biggest podcasts in the world. Number 15 in the world. And our downloads are fucking insane.
Through the roof.
YouTube numbers do not equate to the downloads.
Well, we started a whole new page.
Yeah.
We literally started fresh. So we deleted everything off of like an account that had millions and started fresh, you know, because we are like, can't talk about it, but we
got some deals coming.
Yeah. We have things happening.
We got big things happening. And we might be doing a TV show of us moving into the compound and how everything's going to work with that. So stay tuned for that. But we've got a lot of exciting stuff. Jaime, did you want to input anything?
No. Happy Pride.
Oh, we love it. Happy Pride, baby. We love you guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.